Introduction. The world should be perfection. Why society misunderstands aging and desire. Welcome to Stoic Mindset Wisdom. It's a place where we explore human behavior, psychology, and the truths society often hides. Today we're diving into a topic most people are too sure or too quick to joke about: sexuality in older age. More specifically, why older adults who masturbate regularly might be living healthier, happier, and even sharper lives than most people think. When you imagine aging, what comes to mind? Slower metabolism, fading strength, and declining sexual desire? That's the story society sells. But here's the shocking truth. Sexual desire doesn't simply vanish with age. For many, masturbation remains a vital part of life's form of self-care, stress relief, and even cognitive maintenance. By the end of this video, you'll see why the myths about old people and sex are not only misleading, they're harmful. And if you've ever wondered how intimacy, pleasure, and self-love intersect with aging, this is the video that will challenge everything you thought you knew. Section 1. Masturbation as physical self-care in later life. Let's start with the body. Many older adults believe that sexual activity becomes unnecessary or even impossible as they age. But research paints a different picture. For older men, regular masturbation isn't just pleasure. It's a functional necessity. Maintaining blood flow to the penile tissues helps prevent stiffness in blood vessels and supports erectile health. It's a form of cardiovascular exercise for the most intimate parts of the body. Older women experience similar physiological benefits. Sexual stimulation encourages natural lubrication, keeps vaginal tissues elastic, and can dramatically reduce discomfort associated with menopause and hormonal changes. Beyond sensation, these benefits help maintain sexual responsiveness, which plays a crucial role in emotional and physical wellness. Imagine your body is a finely tuned machine. When certain systems aren't used, they weaken. Masturbation, in this sense, is exercise for sexual health, helping your body stay agile and responsive, even in your 70s, 80s. Section 2. The psychological power of self-pleasure. The story doesn't end with the body. The psychological benefits of masturbation in older adults are profound. Each act of self-pleasure releases dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphins, chemicals that elevate mood, reduce stress, and combat feelings of loneliness. In a stage of life where social circles shrink and personal losses accumulate, these biochemical boosts are far from trivial. They can make the difference between emotional stagnation and resilience. But here's the twist most people overlook. Masturbation isn't just a mood lifter, it can enhance cognitive function. A study from the University of Manchester found that older adults who remained sexually active consistently scored higher on memory and verbal fluency tests. The science is fascinating. Sexual arousal increases blood flow to the brain, nourishing neurons and maintaining sharp thinking. So the next time someone laughs at the idea of older adults masturbating, remember, it's not just indulgence, it's brain and body fitness. Section 3. Finding balance when masturbation becomes a warning sign. Of course, there's an important caveat. While regular sexual activity is healthy, compulsive masturbation can signal deeper issues. Depression, anxiety, boredom, or neurological disorders may manifest as overactive sexual behavior. If sexual habits begin interfering with daily responsibilities, relationships, or physical health, it's not a matter of shame, it's a call to examine the underlying causes. Understanding this balance is key. Masturbation is a tool for wellness. It's not a replacement for addressing mental or physical health challenges. Section 4. Cultural stigma. And the silent struggle. Perhaps the greatest obstacle for older adults isn't biology, it's society. From movies to mainstream media, older sexuality is often treated as taboo or comical. This cultural silence leaves many feeling embarrassed about normal desires and prevents them from seeking advice or learning safe practices. Experts stress the importance of open conversations about sexual health in later life, not as jokes or euphemisms, but as honest discussions about intimacy, pleasure, and self-acceptance. Science is clear. Older adults who embrace sexual health can enjoy better circulation, stronger self-esteem, and improved cognitive function. Section 5. Myths versus reality. What society doesn't want you to know. Phrase old people who always masturbate is often met with ridicule or disbelief. But the truth is far more empowering. These individuals are not in decline. They're preserving physical and mental vitality. Their brains may stay sharper, their moods more stable, and their bodies more responsive. Sexuality in older age is not a flaw or a joke. It's a lifelong component of human health. In fact, understanding and embracing this truth may be one of the most liberating discoveries for anyone entering later stages of life. Section 6. The Cliffhanger, a deeper mystery. About desires where the story deepens. While studies show clear benefits of masturbation in later life, there's still a question researchers are only beginning to explore. Why do some older adults maintain a vibrant sexual life while others lose desire entirely? Is it purely physiological? Or are there hidden psychological and social factors that make the difference between stagnation and vitality? Some scientists even suggest that mindset, life experiences, and emotional resilience play a critical role. In our next video, we'll reveal the hidden behavioral patterns and mindset shifts that determine sexual vitality in later life and why understanding these patterns could change your perspective on aging forever. Section 7. The science of sexual desire in aging brains. Many people assume that as we age, our brains lose interest in sex, but neuroscience tells a different story. Sexual desire is not just a product of hormones. It's deeply connected to dopamine pathways in the brain, which regulate reward, motivation, and pleasure. Even in older adults, these pathways remain active, especially in those who engage in regular sexual activity or self-pleasure. 2019 study, published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine, examined adults aged 65 to 85 and found that those who engaged in regular masturbation or partnered sex reported higher life satisfaction, lower depression scores, and better memory recall. Interestingly, these effects were not just short-term. Researchers noted that maintaining sexual activity, even solo, appeared to slow cognitive decline in regions associated with verbal memory and executive function. This means masturbation is more than physical pleasure. It's brain training. Disguised as intimacy. Section 8. The emotional landscape, loneliness. Loss and desire. Aging isn't just about the body. It's about what we carry emotionally. Many older adults face shrinking social circles, the loss of loved ones, or diminished opportunities for intimacy. In this context, masturbation can be an emotional lifeline, helping manage grief, loneliness, and stress. Consider Mary, 72, a widow, who discovered that regular self-pleasure helped her regain a sense of control over her body and emotions. She reported feeling calmer, more confident, and more open to social interactions. Her story highlights a critical insight. Masturbation is not indulgence, it's emotional, or resilience in action. The release of oxytocin during sexual activity fosters calmness and reduces anxiety, which can counteract the psychological strain that often accompanies aging. The mind-body connection here is profound. Sexual health becomes a form of mental fitness. Section 9. Overcoming cultural shame and misconceptions. Despite the physical and psychological benefits, society has long stigmatized older adult sexuality. Phrases like too old for sex or jokes about elderly masturbation create shame and silence, preventing older adults from exploring healthy sexual practices. The problem isn't desire, it's societal perception. By labeling older sexuality as taboo, we deny people access to knowledge, support, and safe practices. Experts advocate for open dialogue about sexual health at any age, framing it as a normal human experience. This isn't about sensationalism. It's about science, self-care, and dignity. Section 10. The fine line between healthy and compulsive behavior while masturbation can be incredibly beneficial. It's important to understand the difference between healthy self-pleasure and compulsive behavior. Healthy enhances mood, supports cognitive function, improves circulation. It integrates naturally into daily routines. Compulsive interferes with social life, relationships, or responsibilities. May be linked to depression, anxiety, or neurological conditions. Compulsive masturbation in older adults can also signal untreated emotional trauma or stress, making it critical to approach this behavior without judgment. Therapy, support groups, or consultation with sexual health professionals can help restore balance. Section 11. Hormonal insights: why desire can persist. One reason sexual desire often persists into later life is hormonal balance. Men, testosterone levels gradually decline, but rarely vanish entirely. Sexual arousal can remain robust, especially with regular stimulation. Women, postmenopause. Estrogen decreases, but testosterone and other androgens continue to support libido, particularly with consistent sexual activity. Regular masturbation or sexual engagement can actually stimulate hormone production, maintain tissue elasticity, and improve mood. This is why older adults who embrace sexual activity often experience higher energy levels and emotional stability compared to peers who avoid sexual expression. Section 12. Masturbation.